Traders, here's a new video. First of all, the risk warning: your invested capital may be at risk. Don't trade with money you cannot afford to lose. And this video is not investment advice. This video is another high frequency trading explanation and example video. Yes, trade school on the weekend, because you see assets are closed and I do not have the OTC market to show you live trading examples. I'm discussing and I'm explaining those trades which I have already done in my past trades. So let's see if I can show you now those trades and explain you also what I have done there and why I have done them based on indicators, based on price action and everything else, yes, and on the context and candlestick chart analysis. So, okay, that is it. But before I'm gonna start, I have to recommend to anybody of you to get this ebook. Get this ebook, it's for free. You'll find the link in the description. This ebook contains the most important candlestick pattern, chart pattern, and binary option turbo trading concepts, market condition, trend identification, rejection, and candlestick math, and a lot of more concepts which can be applied to any kind of time frame, any kind of financial instrument, and any kind of time frame. So get this ebook, it's for free. You'll find the link in the description, and in the description you will find also the link to the Facebook group. Join the Facebook group, don't miss it. So okay, let's see if I can show you now some trades based on those things which I have explained in this ebook in my earlier trades. So we have this kind of video here where I have done a few trades in a row, because that is I try to explain those kind of trades which I have explained or have done already, because I'm doing mostly those kind of trades one after another, yes, in a row. It's difficult to explain them on the live trading, and so I'm doing this kind of explanation after this. So, and before we're going to start, I have to show you here the market condition, which is almost important to understand. So we got here a downtrend. Yes, you see we got here a downtrend, and its downtrend is stalling now. You see we are not creating any more yes, we are not creating any more lower lows, yes, and lower highs, because we are doing here now something else, and that is we're creating here higher highs and higher lows. Yes, you see here is a low, and here is the higher low, yes, and here you see lower low, yes, and lower high, and here we are creating lower lows. So that is a downtrend. Then we get here some kind of stalling, ranging, and now we are going in uptrend. Important here is that you see we have here the DNA crossing, what I mean DNA crossing, with the flat 200 EMA, which is a condition, what I would say, that market could be range around the 200 EMA, and that is what should be understandable. You see the 20 EMA was going from a downtrend in a crossing, and you see here also, here's a crossing of the 20 EMA with the middle Bollinger Band, and that was the start. Then the 20 EMA and the middle Bollinger Band are getting wider from each other. They spread, yes, and then they're getting close together, and that means the trend is going to get over. And you see here, or price will do a pullback, that would be price would go down, yes, or price will continue, yes. That are the two or there will be a trend change, and in this case it would be a trend change from down to up, yes. That is what this kind of thing is telling. Crossing of the 20 EMA and middle Bollinger Band is telling, yes, or we get a pullback, that would be a continuation of this downtrend, or we would get the trend reversal, we're going up. So let's see what's happened here. I will do play, and as soon as there is something to discuss, I will stop the video, yes, and yes, okay, I entered into this trade. So, and why did I enter into this trade? Because after I have explained, yes, that we are getting here from a downtrend in this kind of stalling, yes, and now in a reversal, this engulfing pattern here, yes, with all those wicks above, are telling me that price is trying to get higher, yes. That wicks here are telling not that there is selling pressure, that are telling that price is trying to push against the 20 EMA or the middle Bollinger Band, yes. And after I got a better entry point, I entered here into a call, yes, because of this engulfing candle, yes, in this kind of scenario here, yes, because you have to understand we have here a key level, These wicks here are telling me that we have here a support level. So this engulfing candle, bullish engulfing candle is creating, and this is what I'm telling you often. To break any kind of SNR, you need power. That means there should be some candle like a pin bar, a hammer, engulfing candle, yes, dojis, which are significant, showing power in one direction. Obviously not the normal doji like this one here, yes. I'm talking about a gravestone doji or dragonfly doji, something like this, yes, because those wicks here are showing buying pressure here, yes, because to get to this level back, yes, to get back to this level, price should have pushed up further, yes. The price was pushing up and then going down, and that is what the pressure stuff is about. So, okay, I have done a call here to get a better entry point. I am telling you this often. Try to enter below or above the previous candle closing price, yes, and here we are below the previous candle closing price, and I'm doing a call here. So let's see what's happening. There was already a better position to enter, yes, but anyway, because of this engulfing candle in this kind of condition, you see also this kind of candle here. This kind of candle are creating here also another support level, yes. This body reversal here is creating another support level. So I'm zooming in, and yes, let me see what's happening here. It's still out of the money. Yes, okay. Yes, and then it was in the money, and you see how close it was, how important it was that I entered on the first downward movement and not exactly on this level. That is what I'm telling you, always try to get into the trade below this. Okay, this was because the 20 EMA was not ready to get broken, yes, the power from this engulfing candle, and that is what I'm telling you also often. Engulfing candle doesn't mean that the next candle will be a green candle, yes, it means only that it's a start of a trend which will happen. That means if you get an engulfing candle, you get, for example, you get a bullish engulfing candle, that means you get soon an uptrend. That doesn't mean the next candle will be a bullish one, yes, that is what most people think. This is the same like on the pin bar. If you get a pin bar, a bullish pin bar, you still, most of the traders think the next candle should be a green candle, but no, mostly there will be a retracement, yes, and then after this, the uptrend will continue, yes, and there will be establishing an uptrend. It's the same also with other candles, yes. The most of them, yes, are not telling the next candle. They are also telling you that they're getting, there will be an uptrend. So, okay. That only to make this again clear. We have here also this kind of flat behavior that is almost, which helps also, you see also the Bollinger squeeze here, that helps also to do this kind of consolidation areas here. That here is caused, this is caused by this the squeeze and this flat EMAs. You will observe, if you observe it, yes, you will see more often you have this kind of flat 200 EMA, you get this kind of consolidation areas, these boxes, yes, and you see here also boxes at key level, boxes at key level. That will almost happens if you have flat higher EMAs, like the 200 EMA or the 100 EMA, yes, that is what is important, yes. If you have crossing, really crossing EMA, which are crossing all the time here, you get price which goes in this manner, up and down. But if you have one flat EMA, you get this kind of behavior, yes, a crossing, a ranging around nowhere, yes, below all EMAs, yes, or above all EMAs, one of both, yes, that is what this kind of flat EMA is telling you, that you have to be aware that there will be a lot of consolidation areas, yes, and that is what's happening here. So let me see what I have done then. So after this, price is pushing again against the 220 EMA, yes, then now that's looking much more probably that price will break through this, yes. So I have another few seconds to enter into a trade. As you see, we have another 2 seconds. And do I enter into a trade? No, I didn't enter. I entered lately, yes, I entered lately into this trade after the purchase time passed by. Yes, okay, that was not bad at all, because at the end, if this candle, this running candle will not break through the 20 EMA, then there will be maybe the next candle break through this, and but this candle already broke through it. I don't know why I entered so lately into this trade, yes, but never, no problem. After this, look this, that is what I'm telling you all the time about the support and resistance area. So we have now broken this kind of area here, yes, which is a strong area now. As you see, if you have 1, 2, 3, 4 candles which got rejected from this area, if this area will be broken, yes, like this candle here, you can expect that every touch, yes, will be rejected now here. Here will be a pullback. If a pullback will happen here on this area, you can expect, because you see here also the change of polarity, which I'm explaining all the time in my support and resistance videos. Here you have support, here we got resistance. After the breakout, resistance, 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 breakout. So now here you can do calls if price will came back to this level. So what I have done here, okay, this is still running here. That is still running. So let's do play, listen, watching what's happening. That could be also came back, yes, but this area, because we got through this area will, this zone will be the protection, yes, of the bed. In this case, it's gone higher, yes, but it could be also retraced to this level here, yes, and then it would be, this VIX would be some kind of support level which would protect the bed. You see, price is still coming back again, yes, and okay, it's coming down again, maybe to do some kind of panic, I don't know, yes, and yes, and but the entry point was almost good. It was already in the money for the previous candle, yes, but so it got really good in the money, yes. So okay, that was this one. And yes, and what's happening now? Yes, I'm preparing to do another continuation trade. Then I saw this rejection from the 50 EMA. Yes, here we have 3 EMAs in a row. That means here you have the 100, the 200, and the 50. And that is a little bit complicated, because in this kind of situation, so, and here I'm doing a put. Why I'm doing a put? Because in this kind of situation, yes, also if you are getting here some kind of Bollinger squeeze and the breakout, yes, you can mostly expect that if after such long uptrend here in relation to this downtrend, yes, which is mostly here the 50% Fibonacci level, yes, this is a 50% Fibonacci level. The halfway of this downswing, yes, is this upswing. So, and if you see that price will hit above this level here, and we got already a rejection here on the 200 EMA or the 1 or the 50 EMA, I don't know, but you don't know from what kind of EMA it will reject, and you see a strong movement upwards, yes, above all EMAs. You can almost enter always, yes, into a put, because mostly, that is more than 80% of the time, yes, price will get back below this level, below all EMAs, because these are support and resistance levels here, all over another, yes. Obviously, there is also coming in the confluence of other ones, yes. You can see here, this level here was already a support and resistance level, because you see all the wicks, yes. So here you get a lot of confluence, yes, of support and resistance levels, and that is also the reason why we have here all those kind of EMAs. Yes, we have here ranging market, and in this ranging market, all those EMAs are tied all together, and that is a sign here that you can do clear a put only because price is above all EMAs, and this here candle is below all EMAs, yes, with only the 20 EMA, which is almost getting up because we got here a lot of green candles, yes. So, okay, I have done a put here. Let's see what's happened. And you see prices pushing up and then pushing up more, yes, there was, but this is all happening in the last few seconds of the expiration time. And then after this, you see how price retraced below the EMAs. And you see it's not retracing below all EMAs, not below the 50 EMA, but below the 200 EMA. Yes, and that shows all the price got rejected from the 200 EMA or from the 100 EMA. That is not clear here in this kind of situation, yes. But the wick here of this candle, and that is the reason why I did a call then after this, yes. First of all, this candle closed green, yes. Then it closed above the 50 EMA. That means we broke already the 50 EMA. This wick here and this kind of squeeze and this sign of a breakout, yes, was a sign that price will go up further, yes, and that is the reason why I entered here into a call and not into a put, because also the 20 EMA is pointing up, which is showing that we are getting here in a strong trend. The 200 EMA is almost flat. They are almost all flat. Yes, that was also the reason why this candle got above this level. Yes, and after I understood that this candle closed bullish. Yes, and this wick here is showing me the buying pressure that the buyers tried to push the price above the EMAs. I entered here into a call because I was expecting that this trend would be continuing. Yes, that is what I've explained in the ebook about trend continuation. Watch the videos. Yes, almost also you can if you don't like the EMAs, you can also apply here some kind of support and resistance area, yes, and then you will see that price would get also here. We are above this kind of support level, yes, and so you can do here a call. The entry point was not the best one, yes, but if you have such kind of EMAs all together, stuck together, you can not expect that there will be slow movements where you can enter fast. You have to enter fast because mostly there will be a really strong movement in one direction, and that will put you in a bad position. Yes, so okay, I entered here in a call below the 200 EMA because I understood the situation. Yes, that the price will push up more further, yes, and also the squeeze and the breakout of the Bollinger Band, yes, and then I entered into a call expecting that price will go up further, yes. Important here for this kind to understand is that we got here first of all a downtrend. Then obviously here a lot of consolidation areas based on the flat 200 EMA, as also the 100 EMA, which is flat, is doing the same, yes. And then we get here, you see how they are getting all close together, which is showing already that there could be coming up some kind of trend change, that we are going now into an uptrend. As you see, how late the EMAs are telling you this. Yes, the price action itself, you see here the morning star. The morning star here is telling you already here at this point that there will be maybe a reversal coming up, yes, but the EMAs are telling you this, still not telling you. If this 20 EMA, and you see also the form, if this 20 EMA is crossing any kind of those other EMAs, you are already too late. The uptrend is already over, yes. That is the reality about the EMAs. You cannot use the crossing of EMA in 1 minute expiry time, yes. You can use it for 5 minute expiry time, something like this, yes. But you need a strong trend, else you get out of the money only because the EMAs are lagging, yes. And so that is I would never using the crossing of some EMAs, yes, and not even the 20 EMA. You can use the 3 EMA crossing with the 10 EMA, but also this one can be sometimes really late, yes, and get you out of the money. So I have explained those trades. I think it was enough. If you like this video, do a like. If you didn't subscribe, subscribe to my channel. And if you have something to say, drop me a line in the comment section. So I would say stay safe and bye-bye.